First, first of all, I'm still really mad at the hospital. Secondly, I'm pretty mad at the VA as well. My father got in his chair in his bedroom yesterday, around 1:15, I'll say, somewhere in there. And I woke him up and got him out of his chair today around 12:15. 23 hours in a chair. That's no better than 24 hours in a fucking hospital bed. The We've crossed the threshold of new issues to deal with, and I don't know if we're gonna ever go back. I hope we do, but I really can't honestly say that I think we will. I haven't made any phone calls today, and I should have, except for the fact that there are things I want to do for myself today, and I have to still do that from time to time. But a significant part of my day was also him. I won't bore you or gross you out with all the details, but we had to take another shower this morning. Generally, he doesn't shower every day. I just can't do it, and it's 95% me doing the work. So to do 2 days in a row tells you that it got a little rough this morning. And then that also meant that I had to do some laundry. I didn't think about the changes that I made to the decor, the furniture arrangement, whatever you want to call it, of the house, would throw him for such a loop. He acts like he doesn't know where he's going in the house. About 40 minutes ago, I had to help him in the bathroom, so we could avoid what happened earlier. And when he got done, he started to go in his bedroom. And so I said, "Where are you going?" He said, "I'm going back to bed." I said, "It's fucking 6 o'clock. You're going back to your chair to watch TV like you've been doing all day." Yesterday, when I told him to go look at his new bedroom and he didn't know which way to go, it kind of startled me. So I'm hoping these are things that will just kind of come back into his brain. But I have realized now, looking over the paperwork from his discharge from the hospital yesterday, none of the over-the-counter things that I've been giving him for years to help with his cognitive function were given to him at all while he was in the hospital. They had a list of his meds at home, his medicine schedule, prescription and non, everything he takes, because I have him on a couple of different vitamins that are good for his eyes. I have him on cinnamon, which is good for his blood sugar. They just decided to give him insulin every time he ate instead of giving him some cinnamon. That makes all the difference in the world. But he also takes Cognium, Prevagen, and those two mainly. He does he has taken another one off and on, but it's not always been available. Supply and demand, I guess. I don't know. But I've said before, I know when I've missed giving him his Prevagen, which is rare, or the couple of times during supply issues that I ran out, I could tell a difference. So they can say, "Oh, this is over the counter, it's not legitimate." I can fucking tell you it's legitimate. It helps. And so they didn't give it to him for 10 days. And now I'm dealing with a man who doesn't know his way around his own house. So that's kind of got me up to here too. He will not let me know when he needs to get up. I gave him, first of all, I've been within 15 feet, 20 at the most of him all day. And he has an air horn that if I, for some reason, don't realize he needs to get up, he can blow that air horn and the fucking neighbors will hear it. But he won't use it. He won't do it. Anyway. I'm just kind of over it today, and I'm sure I'll kind of get back in the swing of things too. He's been out of the routine for 10 days, and so have I. So, yes, the routine has most definitely changed, but my God, it's wearing me out. So that said, this is my first venture into the garage. He just went to the bathroom, like I said, about 40 minutes ago, so I don't expect him to have to go again. He is sitting comfortably in front of his television watching ESPN, which is about the safest place in the world for him to be because he will be transfixed, most likely for the rest of the evening, unless he finds Big Bang Theory, and then he'll, likewise, the transfixiation will not change. So, anyway, shortly after breakfast, which I kept mild and small, but I've seen what he's been eating at the hospital, and as small as what I gave him today, it was still bigger than anything I was seeing him eating at the hospital. Not that he wasn't given more, he just wasn't eating it. So, two of his favorite things this morning: fresh cut fruit and sugar-free yogurt. Good. What flavor did I give him? I think mixed berry, which he really likes. And he ate it all. He was happy to see it. And then about an hour later, asked me for tasty cakes. I said, you can't have tasty cakes, especially since you just fucking ate breakfast. So anyway, been one of them days. I'm ready for it to be over. And hopefully either he'll leave me alone through the night or I just won't hear him and I can ignore his pleas. Because I just am ready for a good night's sleep. And I say that having had a great night's sleep and laying in bed for a long time because I knew he was still in bed. I got up when my alarm was set, which is actually was set late. I think I had my alarm set for 9, and I got up and opened my bedroom door just to kind of look, and he was still in his room and the door was still shut, and so I left my door open, which I don't usually do, and got back in bed, and I didn't go back to sleep. Maybe I did nod off a little bit, but for the most part, I just laid back in bed and just waited for him to make some kind of noise, which he never did till I went and got him up about 12:15, thinking that it had been well over or close to 24 hours since he'd eaten, and I needed him to eat and start taking some pills. Oh gosh, I need to say I'm extremely grateful for the help of my friend Sarah. She has been an angel to me and helped me with a multitude of things that I couldn't have done myself. Very grateful for that. She's an awesome person. I was reached out to by a friend of mine that I didn't expect, but it meant a lot. He was just checking in, see how I was doing, asking me if I needed anything, and just wanted to give me an ear to, as he said, yell and cuss at. And I'm grateful for that as well. He and his family mean a lot to me. Actually, I met his wife before I met him, and we worked together. And I've watched his kids grow up. In fact, his youngest, who is I think now 14, I worked with his wife when she was pregnant with him. So it's been a long time. We've been friends for a long time. So it was nice to have him reach out and touch base with me. And his father was in a similar situation health-wise, so he's able to give me a little bit of insight today. I really didn't know or hadn't heard, so that was good. Other than that, well, I'll throw another thing at you that happened today that I frankly enjoyed. It's rare that I will pull for Manchester City, but they played the Red Scum of North London today, and so by God, I was pulling for City, or as I like to call them, Man Shitty. And as the defending champions of the Premier League, they showed their class and put an ass whooping on. So it was a great match, and it was individual errors that cost the Scum the game. But frankly, I don't care how they lost. I'm just glad they did. So the Premier League is super tight. They are both level in points. City is ahead by goal differential, a significant goal differential. So if they can stay pretty tight point-wise, it could be one of those endings to the season that are legendary. But there's a ways to go. So that was fun to watch, especially after Spurs shit the bed yesterday in the Champions League. Spurs don't play again until Sunday, so I hope that we take advantage of this time to bring some of the guys who are having to fill in for the injured players, bring them up to speed. Super impressed in Champions League yesterday, by the way, by Pap Sarr, one of our newer guys. Dude's only 20, and he played like a long-time veteran pro yesterday. Good on him. Hope he stays around for a while and lives up to his potential. Uh, gosh, what was for dinner last night? Oh, chicken. Yeah, wonderful chicken. Made a chicken Caesar salad. I told you that. Tonight, I think we're just scrounging for sandwiches and stuff. I bought some Boar's Head Tavern ham and roast turkey yesterday, and I think we're just gonna do that. Walt's gonna have leftovers from a couple days ago. Makes life easier, and it's a small portion, which is perfect, I think, right now because his stomach does seem to be bothering him. Um, Revert back to the earlier conversations, and today's the beginning of week 3 for the Concept 2 Ski Erg Challenge. I forget what it's called. It's like Tour de Ski Erg or something like that. Tour de Ski, Tour de, I don't know. Anyway, so at some point in the week, starting today until through next Tuesday, I am to do a 2K ski. Well, I think today what I'm going to do is a 2K ski, and that's probably going to be it. As far as ski goes. Then I need to do some leg stuff. It's been forever. I'm going to be so fucking sore, it's going to hurt. But after that, we'll see how I feel. I may do more ski, or I may just say, screw it, let's just get on the spin bike for a while and finish out the cardio for the day. My joints are killing me. I don't know if it's the weather or if I've been missing some pills in my normal routine that I'm forgetting about. But my most people my age and my size and my athletic history through the years would say their knees hurt, but it's my hips. Yeah, old Dr. Cipriani, and got my left hip all flared up, and I think I'm compensating, and now my right hip's bothering me. And my fucking shoulders. It's always my goddamn shoulders. First surgery was in 2008. Second surgery on the left, that was on the right. Second left side, 2015. So I feel like I've probably done pretty good as far as getting past it time-wise, but goddamn, they're killing me here lately. So the ski, I don't know, maybe the ski aggravates it, and I'm not willing to acknowledge or accept that, but yeah, so, and that's why if you've followed me on Instagram over the last week to 10 days, you've seen a lot more spin and elliptical than you're used to seeing from me. The row doesn't seem to bother it as much, not consistently. So I don't know. Maybe the rest of my cardio will be on the rower. But anyway, I'm dilly-dallying now, putting off the inevitable. So I'm gonna stop talking and start sweating. That's gonna be it for today. Thank you for watching. Like, follow, subscribe, all that stuff you're supposed to do to the YouTube people. I'm a YouTuber. Yeah, right. Anyway, see ya.